Okay.
Nice.
Oh, double!
Hey, brother. What a great time. What a great time. We have to do what we always do. Who's bigger? Here.
Maybe you.
Hey, maybe me. I tell you what, let's go ahead and put these guys in and talk about that blade that you put on there. That blade is phenomenal. All right, let's go ahead and release them.
Okay.
See you, baby. Oh, man. Huh? Doubles?
Ah, double.
Topwater doubles?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hi, I'm Jarrett Edwards here on behalf of Nishine Lure Works. Today we're very excited to introduce to you our brand new topwater bait, the Abino 110F. The F stands for floating model, and I tell you what, this prop bait is very unique. It weighs in at a little bit under 1 ounce, so it's going to be able to cast a mile for you, and it's about 4.3 inches long. Now, compared to traditional topwater prop baits out there, this bait is designed to be customized by you, the angler, for a variety of conditions. Come along with us. Let's talk about a few different ways we can customize this bait to put a lot more fish in the boat for you. I tell you, right out of the package, you're going to see this bait with the props bent forward and the ones in the rear bent back. You're going to find this with the larger blade. Now, the reason for 2 different blades to come in the package is for you, the angler, to be able to customize this. Okay, the larger blade is going to simply allow a wider rolling action in the water. However, if you want the bait to have a tighter rolling action, all you need to do is install the smaller blade. So right out of the package, the Abino 110F, this bait right here is really deadly on a straight cast retrieve. Cast it out and slowly go ahead and bring it back. You're gonna see that body roll, you're gonna see that blade flash, you're gonna have that special noise we talked about. More importantly, a straight retrieve more times than not is gonna be able to bring a lot of strikes for you. Throw it right out just like this, right out of the package, it's gonna be deadly. However, there's a few ideas to change them up. Let's discuss those now. The second way to utilize this bait is to go ahead and remove the big blade and go ahead and install the smaller blade that comes in the package. By doing so, when you cast this bait out and you go ahead and twitch that rod tip 8 to 10 inches at a time in a downward position, you're gonna find that this bait will really move a lot of water in the water column. It's more of a spitting technique. It's gonna throw a lot of water and have more of a popper type action. The third and most deadliest ways to fish the Abino 110F happen to be a dead slow retrieve. This bait right out of the package, you're gonna see the propeller is facing forward. However, to utilize this next technique, Hiroshi made this bait highly customizable. So all we have to do is go ahead and unscrew the line tie, reverse the blade in the reverse position, go ahead and put the prop washer back on, followed by this small little nut. Next step is screw it back into the bait, as simple as that. And we keep everything else the same with the large blade. When you throw this bait out and as slow as you want to reel it, this bait is designed to be reeled extremely slow and still have some great flash and some great sound with this blade back here. This body's gonna roll, and a very, very slow retrieve will really garner some amazing strikes for you. The fourth way, and one of my favorite ways to be fishing the Abino 110F, happens to be the way we have it rigged now. This is subsurface mode. Let me show you how we do it. To rig this bait for subsurface mode, we're simply gonna unscrew it. We're gonna take this, flip it all the way in reverse. Now we're gonna go ahead and put the cup washer on again, put it all the way forward, add the nut to it, and then go ahead and screw this all the way back in. Next thing we do is the weight that comes already in your package, we go ahead and put right there on the front hook keeper. This bait is gonna be ideal on a slow retrieve, especially on windy days. You're able to cast this and retrieve it right under the water column to be able to generate a lot of strikes. Lastly, a great way to fish this bait also happens to be where we're gonna go ahead and remove the blade off the back, and then we're gonna take this back propeller here that's normally bent back, and we're just gonna go ahead, we're just gonna simply reverse this prop. So as you can see, I unscrew this out of the back of the bait. We're flipping this prop around. I'm gonna put this guy all the way in. We're gonna add the nut to it and then screw this right into the back. Now, this is what we happen to call a high appeal mode, right? This bait right now, when you cast it out and you go ahead and twitch it back, it's gonna have a lot of bubbles for you. It's gonna make a lot of noise and really help with that noise, drive a lot of fish out of the deep clear water or even stained water environments. Hey guys, you saw a little bit earlier, I went ahead and swapped out these propellers, either facing forward or reverse. There's an actual easy way to do this. I just want to show it to you in a little bit more detail. So it always helps to have a nice little pair of needle nose pliers. And what you're going to notice when you begin this simple process is there's a couple things here. There's a small nut there, and then right above that is a little cup washer. So what you want to do is go ahead and put the needle nose right onto that nut there, and just go ahead and loosen that just a little bit. Step two, just go ahead and take the needle nose pliers, and all we're going to do is slowly start to bring this all the way out. There's another nut on the inside of this, which really holds this bait nice, tight, and secure. All right, once you're undone screwing this out of the bait, you're going to notice a small little nut right there. You just want to go ahead and slowly start to back this guy off. Once you remove the small little nut, there's a cup washer here. Just going to go ahead and remove that. We're going to take the blade, go ahead and reverse it or replace it, whatever you want to do. Now you want this cup washer here facing back on there because the actual cup is going to protect this nut here. So now you're going to take the small little nut, go ahead and screw that all the way back on. There you go. Now the key to this right here is you want to leave about 1 millimeter or about 1/4 of an inch of space right up here towards the top. So again, we're going to have line tie, we're going to have the actual propeller, we're going to have the cup washer followed by the nut. You want to leave about 1/4 inch of space in there. Next step is, I'm going to go back to the bait, and then go ahead and screw it all the way back in. All right, when you go ahead and tighten this, guys, instead of tightening it too tight, you just want to go ahead and take the pliers here, get right below where that nut is, give it a couple turns till it snugs up. Now you can go ahead and take this and turn one full way all the way around this. Make sure this line tie is facing up. Here we go, a great way to customize your bait right out of the package. Thanks for watching this short video about Nishine's brand new topwater bait, the Abino 110 floating model. I tell you, to learn a lot more about Nishine Lure Works, it's pretty simple. Visit us online, nishinelureworks.com. I'm Jarrett Edwards, and I look forward to seeing you on the water.